What's so special about Splinter?
Yo, dude, it's like Splinter's our dad, you know? I mean, what's so special about your dad?
Huh. Home sweet home. Okay guys, let me be clear. I'm not huge on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'm going to be more biased about turtle lore compared to this movie. Though I do have some limited knowledge about Ninja Turtles, I'm not going to be contributing their history compared to this movie. But anyway, let's get into the movie. Now let's talk about what worked for this flick. I really loved how the turtles looked. They all had a distinctive look and personality. Yes, the looks of the turtles are over the top, but you have to remember, these are teenagers. Teenagers are very into their looks at a time and age where they want to be a standout individual, and most of the time they express that need through clothing.
LOL, do you think they put that much thought into it?
Well, maybe, I don't know, that's how I saw it, but regardless of my opinion, each turtle was an individual, from the clothing down to the structure and their physique of each turtle, down to the facial structure, and I found that very refreshing and interesting. And it felt like they really took some time to think on how these turtles would move and interact with the world around them. And really, I'm fine with them being CGI, because one, there's no way a human's anatomy fits this description of the turtles. Two, you can't move around in rubber suits like this, especially if you can't even see outside the suit, so I'm fine with this. I guess you could incorporate practical effects with CGI, but I'm not against what they did. Megan Fox, I never did really hate her. I never really understood the hate on her. I don't know the chick personally, and she's not the worst actress in the world. As far as this movie goes, I thought this was a step up for her. She's not playing anyone's love interest. She's not there to look hot and pretty and not playing some hooker. And I didn't see Michaela from Transformers in this movie. She was just some girl who came across the turtles and had a story to tell. This is a good start for Megan Fox in my opinion. She doesn't have to be typecast as a chick who has to flaunt her stuff to get a movie role. She can actually play a normal person. Thumbs up. William Fichtner, I was wrong about you, man. You are not the Shredder. Actor played the Shredder. Now, that is a villain. Take note, Marvel. Now, he doesn't have much screen time, but when he does come to the screen, his presence is freaking known. This guy is beast. When him and Shredder threw down, it was amazing to watch. But when he's fighting those turtles, man, he was a force to be reckoned with. Thumbs up. The action and adventure was done rather well, especially that scene we seen in the trailers. It was just fun and ridiculously over the top, which it should be. I mean, come on. This is a movie which involves a mutated talking rat who adopted 4 mutated talking turtles who all learns ninjutsu and loves pizza and fights a samurai in his terrorist group in New York. I'm not asking for subtlety here. Thumbs up. The focus of the movie was directly and indirectly the turtles. Yes, this movie has a lot of April O'Neil, and I would have voted for more turtles rather than her taking up the screen. But at least in this movie, when the turtles weren't on the screen, I felt their presence. April talked about them and the legends of them. She was trying to find out who they were and what they were all about. She wasn't talking about and trying to save her family from more family drama or be zany and stupid making people laugh, worrying about ages of consent and blah blah blah, to the point of where the audience would be saying, where are the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, April, tell them about us.
No, I mean, I'm sure everyone, you could, the more you get to know the turtles, the more attractive they become, but...
Good answer.
Oh, bro, I've been trying to talk her into an interspecies relationships for months now.
Whoa, chill, man.
And she won't do it,
She can't hold her breath.
No, she can't do it.
The biggest problem is she can't hold her breath long enough, you know?
Whoa, careful.
Now let's talk about what didn't work. As fun as this movie was, it could have gone to a different level of entertaining. Even though I just said that the turtles are mentioned to actually build up the turtles before we actually see them, this is not that type of movie. This movie is obviously aimed toward kids. These kids don't care about the build up and all that stuff. That's more for the Batman Begins mature audience, cause I've never met a kid who said they absolutely love Batman Begins. They just skip ahead to the Batman parts. This movie, they'll do the same thing. So instead of building up the legend around the turtles, just tell their story. They've alluded to their origin story through lazy flashback and exposition, when really they should have started the movie from that point. Devote the first 20 or 30 minutes to the turtles instead of focusing on April O'Neil. Building up these turtles, showing them as kids would be different and fun, and the kids would instantly relate to these turtles. Show them learning ninjutsu. Show them having fun learning about the outside world and why each turtle has distinctive personalities. Why one is more fun and loves pop culture because he watches MTV and loves pop music. Why one is an angry loner because he loves Batman and that's why he does his Batman voice. One wants to be a leader and change the world so he likes Martin Luther King or something, or Superman, I don't know. One is more nerdy because he watches Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's educational. Just come up with something. Explore the turtles growing up through childhood rather than April O'Neil trying to convince people that the turtles are real. This was a huge missed opportunity in my opinion. The plot of these villains is nonsense to the nonsense that is Ninja Turtles. William Fichtner's character is totally unneeded and needs to be written out. The connection between April O'Neil and the Ninja Turtles need to be rewritten and polished. Shredder's motivation needs to be realized. This guy needs to go. He's pointless. I'm not even going to go into depth on why this guy needs to go. April O'Neil and her workplace should have been shown up in the middle of the movie as a character introduction so we have more time for the turtles to properly develop. And finally, this movie needed more fun music and less orchestra music. Because there were times when the score is just way too much. Just too epic for situations that weren't epic at all. They just broke out of a glass prison, so what? The music doesn't have to be so glorious. Calm down. Overall, it's an okay movie. They had great ideas that were never explored, and they'd rather put 20 cents of originality and 80 cents of cliche, which makes the movie feel hollow. It's definitely fun and funny, but like a Saturday morning cartoon, you'll forget about it. It serves its purpose, and it's time to go play outside. This movie is definitely aimed toward the kids, and they'll probably enjoy this movie a lot more 20 to 30 minutes in, but you know, it's junk food. So after adding all this up, I'll have to give this movie a solid B. I'll see you guys on the 22nd with Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.